February 2018 International Franchise Show at Excel is where GroutGleam launched. 5 years on, the journey's been exciting. 50 plus franchisees, which would probably be 75 to 80 by now had it not been for the pandemic. At the moment, we're noticing a huge appetite for people to start their own business. So by joining a franchise, you're joining a company that has some history, some track record, some processes that have been shown to work time and time again, and it's a safer bet than starting up completely from scratch. We see all sorts of people looking to join GroutGleam, such as people from administrative backgrounds. We even have tilers in the network. We have people from the hotel industry, project management, building industry, teachers, truck drivers, you name it. Many people from all walks of life. So GroutGleam is a no-nonsense business, a little bit no frills, and deliberately so. On a daily basis, you'll be dealing with the horse's mouth, the founders of the business. We have what we believe is one of the fairest contracts out there. We have a 5-year agreement with no renewal fee. No renewal fee means you don't pay again after 5 years to stay in. Once you're in, you're in. We also offer you a break option at 12 months. So if the business isn't for you, or you want to emigrate or whatever, for whatever reason, you can exit the business penalty free. Obviously you don't get your investment back, but you're not obligated to continue paying any management fees.
I started my franchise in 2019 with GroutGleam. From the initial start-off point, I was, after initial training, active within about 10 days. In my second week of business, I grossed £1,400. The business grew from strength to strength. COVID hit, which obviously had a detrimental effect on the business, primarily because you could not work in people's houses. Once the COVID restrictions had basically lowered down, so to speak, we then started back up again. People had a lot of money in their pockets after COVID, and the business took off really quickly again. So from that point, over the last sort of 18 months, I've been very busy, week on week, averaging between £1,400 to £2,000 per week in average earnings. I'm looking in the future to basically buy more territory. My background is hospitality, so I've secured a lot of hotels. Year on year, I do a lot of bathrooms and hotels. I've also secured a high-end holiday park where I do chalets, lodges. So that commercial side has really taken off for me. I think due diligence, firstly, I mean, look at the product. The product is the best on the market. Attention to detail is key. It's a niche product. There's nothing on the market to the extent of its quality which can match it. And it's all about what you can actually transform someone's bathroom at relatively low cost instead of replacing a bathroom. It's a huge groundbreaking idea.
Fairly uniquely, we don't charge a royalty, so we don't take a percentage of your earnings, and neither is there a minimum spend on consumables, which is fairly unique when you're having to buy product from the franchisor. What we do have is an affordable monthly management fee, which we believe is one of the lowest in the market. And this only starts after people have been active for 3 months. Compared to the alternatives of regrouting or even retiling, what we offer is a safe, hassle-free, no stress, no mess, very, very affordable solution to an age-old problem.
I recently went to a girlfriend's for coffee and I couldn't get over how good her kitchen tiles looked. And I said, how have you managed to get them shine like that? And she said, oh, I was in touch with a company called GroutGleam. And I said, well, I've tried so many different products and they just haven't come up nicely like yours. And she said, get in touch with them. I have their number. And they came out really quickly, and look at the finish. And I said, well, they look brand new. They're absolutely amazing. And so I had it done.
The guys out there in the network are busy. And one of the big reasons right now, as well as this being a compelling proposition at other times, right now with interest rates so high, inflation soaring, this cost of living crisis, we have a solution that is saving people money. Every franchisor has a process for recruiting its franchisees. Ours is fast and really quite simple. From our initial conversations, we encourage people to speak to existing franchisees, and if we find there's synergy with potential franchisees and ourselves, we'll then start to talk about potential territories. We have some mapping software, and we could create people a territory they actually want rather than having predefined territories, and this proves really popular. Once a territory is agreed, we can issue contracts, and once all the formalities have taken place, we will commence our onboarding process internally, which can be done in as little as a couple of weeks.